Greetings! Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Messages from Lexi and I'm so excited to be back with another video for you all. So for today, I'm going to do viewer's choice and you guys voted to know what is next, what's happening, just future predictions or messages that y'all need to be aware of. I have 3 fragrances as per usual. But before I number them off, I just want to let you guys know, first things first, Ancestor Gratitude Group Ritual is coming up in a few days. So if you're watching this while this video has just dropped or a couple days after, those will be available. Also, a couple of you guys have submitted a back in stock request for Return to Cinder and Revenge Rituals. And a couple of you guys asked me to specify the difference. So without taking up too much time, I'll say that Return to Cinder returns actions that are sent to you or magic that's sent to you without your permission. So like, let's say you're a business owner and someone tries to scam you out of products or services. A Return to Cinder will cause that person a similar loss or will cause them to get scammed, while a revenge ritual will be a little bit more hardcore, will cause a little bit more destruction. Or let's say, someone steals from you or someone breaks your heart. A Return to Cinder will just make someone have something stolen from them, or it will cause them to get their heart broken. But revenge will turn their life upside down, okay? Because over here, we do the light and the dark. We do a little bit of everything. We believe in duality of life, all right? Okay, so anyways, without any further delay, I'm going to number off the fragrances you'll have to choose from, and then we'll jump into your readings. So pile 1 is by Latafa. Pile 2 is by Mancera. Pile 3 is by Zadig and Voltaire. Pile 1, Latafa Nebras. Pile 2, Mancera Roses and Chocolate. Pile 3, This Is Her by Voltaire and Zadig. Okay? Uno, dos, tres. So, once you guys have chosen your proper fragrance, timestamps will be down below. And without any delay, I'm going to go ahead and jump into your readings. Greetings! Welcome, Pile 1. Those of you guys who chose Latafa Nebras. One of my favorites, although it hasn't gotten enough love in my current climate, it is still one of my favorites. Anyways, let's see, what do you guys need to know, Pile 1, Pile Uno, about what is currently next? Ancestors and spirit guides, the highest good of my lovely souls who chose Pile 1. Ancestors and spirit guides, the highest good of my lovely souls who chose Pile 1. What does Pile 1 need to know about what is next? What is transpiring next? So we have the Sun in reverse, Lord, 4 Swords in reverse, and we have a Devil in reverse. So right off the bat, you guys are going to be dealing with an upcoming challenge, okay? And this challenge is going to be one that is not necessarily welcome, but is necessary. You guys are going to be confronting things that are either unhealthy attachments or unhealthy addictions, and you're going to be making peace with the fact that they no longer make you feel good. And then we have the Temperance to come out beautiful. So a lot of you guys have an unhealthy attachment, and this could be to a person, or this could be to a habit. This could be a straight addiction. For most of you, it's going to be more than one thing: shopping, food, substances, etc., etc., etc. For most of you, it's going to be more than one thing. And in your near future, you're going to be coming into terms with the fact that it no longer makes you feel good, but in fact, it makes you feel drained. So for example, you could be eating a lot of ice cream. And then you realize that you keep eating this ice cream, it doesn't taste as good as what it used to taste, and it's making you feel sluggish. Or you could be smoking a lot, and you realize the smoking is making you feel bad, it's making you lose energy, but you keep doing it. So you're going to be confronted with the fact that this habit or this attachment or this addiction no longer feels good, and you really don't understand why you keep partaking in this habit, addiction, etc. And through that realization, there's going to be a little bit of a struggle before you decide, okay, I'm going to put it to rest. It's not making me feel good. It's draining my bank account. It's draining my mental health. It's just not, there's no benefit to it being in my life. And once you get past the initial stages of withdrawal or the initial stages of trying to find a healthier substitute or habit, you guys are going to become way more balanced mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and I heard financially. Because whatever this is, whether it's a person, substance, does not matter. It's draining your pockets. It's causing financial losses as well. So your overall state of being is going to be improving. But first, you guys are going to be coming to terms with the fact that you need to let go of something, and you're going to have to go through the initial phases of discomfort of letting that thing go, that habit go. And once you get past that, you guys are going to be feeling so much better. You guys are going to be feeling rejuvenated. For some of you, this has to do with sugary drinks. For others of you, it's alcohol. Okay. There is going to be a little bit of a back and forth before you accept the fact, Five of Cups in reverse, that you need to let it go. And a lot of this has to do with complacency. You've been doing it for a while, although you realize it's not contributing to any type of goal or any type of state of being that you want to be part of. Now, with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Wands, you guys are also going to have a wake-up call that where you're at in life is not necessarily where you want to be. You know, a lot of you guys have been living in a way that's just not in your highest and best good. And that's why you've succumbed to these unhealthy practices, habits, or addictions. So once you get past these unhealthy coping mechanisms, you're going to be confronted with the fact that life is not exactly how you want it to be. It's not how you pictured it for yourself. And instead of feeling hard, or instead of feeling like, you know, you're a failure, it's going to translate in feeling like you want to fight for a better future. Seven of Cups. It's going to translate as you considering other options. So many of you guys are going to be making relationship changes, career changes, going back to school or changing your major, getting certificates, like just a lot of major changes to change the path and direction of your life, because you're going to realize that you've been participating in these behaviors to cope with the fact that you're not living in a way that's in your highest and best good. You're not living in the neighborhood you want to be in. You're not living in the state or country you want to be in. You're not working the type of career you want to be in, etc. And again, instead of feeling rejected or dejected or feeling hopeless, you guys are going to feel motivated, inspired, and you're going to start to make changes necessary to get to the life that you want. So you're going to start fighting for not only better health mentally, physically, spiritually, but you're also going to start fighting for a better future. And it's going to come from a space of feeling motivated, feeling renewed, not from a space of feeling rejected. So we have the Three of Swords, we have the Nine of Swords, we have the Death in reverse. So this message is a little bit more niche. For those of you guys struggling to get over a breakup, your ancestors are saying to stop worrying about this person. They're not good for you. You shouldn't be concerned with someone who's abusing you. For those of you guys where this is a family member, not a lover, the same message applies, except for the only difference is that this person, most of you, it's a father, is going to keep trying to come back into your life when they want to use you, and then they're going to leave again when they can't use you anymore. For those of you guys where this is a lover, the person's done. It's over. Just leave it alone. This person drained the life out of you, and instead of trying to hold on, it's time for you to move on, because you're just going to continue to feel burnt out, and all this effort you're putting into changing is going to go to waste. Okay. Now, for those of you guys where you've already gone through this process and you've gotten over it, when your ancestors and spirit guides are saying that your soul family is coming toward you, for many of you, this is coming towards you in the form of relationships like that are platonic friendships, not so much romance, okay? At least for now. Also, what's next is you guys are going to have a reality check in regards to where you've been neglecting your self-care. You know, is it not eating the right foods? Is it not getting enough exercise? Is it, you know, neglecting your finances, and then you can't afford health insurance? Like, a lot of you guys are going to be coming to terms with where your self-care has kind of fallen through the cracks, and you're going to be making necessary changes. Okay, so pile one, it's been a while since I pulled out this crystal mandala oracle card deck, but I want to pull it out for you guys. And if you don't know, this is literally the only deck where I use the guidebook, the only deck. Anyways, let's get a crystal mandala card. Ancestors and spirit guides. The highest go to pile one. And then we have karmic grace at the bottom, so I will take that. So your first card is descending power. So let's see. Okay, so for descending power, we bring you the blessing of descending power This is a powerful downward current of energy that allows for manifestation, for strengthening of spiritual connection to the body, and of bringing your light to the earth. In the spiritual tradition, there's much emphasis on energy rising, yet without the balance of descending power, you will feel lost in your mind, scattered in your thinking, and frustrated in your efforts to see the inspired ideas you receive translated into completed tasks in the physical world. The uprising power helps you shift frequencies and access inspiration, while the descending power helps you ground to create. There is a time and place for both the rising and the descending currents of divine energy. You're guided to attend at this time to the descending power to make the best progress on your life journey. Beautiful. And then your next card, Karmic Grace, which is represented by the clear calcite. We bring you the blessing of karmic grace. There are many ways to learn and grow. Some ways are joyful and some more challenging. Sometimes a challenge can be best resolved through profound struggle that forces you to transform in such a way that you can never go back to what has been. The struggle might have been deeply painful for the mind, body, and emotions, and yet what is gained from that experience is a multiplicity of blessings: personal power, freedom, insight, self respect, and wisdom. These qualities then help you live a better life where the past pain need not be repeated. Blessings at other times can be gained through a joyful experience. Sometimes the struggle is what will bring you the greatest spiritual progress. Sometimes the more joyful path will be how you grow best. The universe loves you with passion that shall never be denied, yet what you most need and what shall help you fulfill your divine destiny. Beautiful. So that's what I have for you, pile one. Those of you guys who chose Latafa Nebras, go ahead and make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, if y'all would like to book readings, rituals, all that greatness, y'all know where to go down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Greetings. Welcome to those of you guys who chose Roses and Chocolate by Mansera. Let's go ahead and get the vibes so we can see what is next for those of you who chose pile 2, Ancestors and Spirit Guides. Ooh, I'm kind of feeling drawn to a different deck for y'all. I'm just getting the energy to use a different deck. So, pile 2, Ancestors and Spirit Guides are the highest good of my lovely souls who chose pile 2, pile 2. Let's get into this and see what does pile 2 need to know about what is next. Ancestors, Spirit Guides, thank you. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. So you guys have a long awaited victory that is coming toward you, okay? Something that you've been waiting to come through is going to come through. And this has to do with career and work. So if you've been waiting on a job, like a decision about a job or a promotion, you're going to be hearing back very soon, and it's going to be in your favor. For those of you guys, yeah, Seven of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles, y'all been waiting for a while. So if you've been on a search for a job, if you've been putting in work for a business or promotion, if you've been trying to build up your social media to make it lucrative, I'm seeing that your patience is going to be paying off pretty soon here in the near future. For some of you guys, I'm seeing this is investments that you've been holding on to for a while, and you're about to see a major return on that investment. A few of you guys, this is property, okay? Although for most of you, it's going to be your investment to a time, your investment of time into business or work. But for a few of you, this is like stocks or properties. So you definitely have major rewards on the way. Very beautiful. Please clarify Ace of Cups. I see you guys also making new friends in the workplace as well. Four of Cups, Nine of Cups. You're making friends with someone who is known to typically be a bit standoffish or even a bit selfish. But this person is going to hit it off and click with you. And they're going to be very generous with you. And this person is also going to help you advance with your career or with your money. So you guys are definitely making friends with someone. You have not met this person yet. And this is someone who either comes from a very well-off family or they've built a very lucrative career for themselves. And this person has a reputation of being selfish. And it's not so much that they are legitimately selfish. This is someone who's had to learn the hard way that if they're as nice as they want to be, people will take advantage of that kindness and of that niceness. So once you get past this person's walls, which will be effortless for you, you'll find they're very generous and they're going to play a direct role in helping your financial dreams or your career dreams come true. With the Fool, yeah, this person's going to provide you with a really great investment or career or work opportunity, and it's going to feel like once in a lifetime. Now, your ancestors are saying to be mindful not to say no because you think it's too good to be true, and don't self sabotage out of fear or guilt. Like, you don't want this person to feel like, you're using them, or you don't want to feel like this person's holding it over your head. Like, your ancestors are saying, do not self sabotage. This person has very pure intentions, and they're nowhere near as selfish as what most people think. It's just they're used to being taken advantage of. However, when they decide they like someone, like how they're going to decide they like you, they're very generous and they want to see you win. So your ancestors are saying to take advantage of this opportunity. It doesn't make you a user, and it doesn't mean this person's going to use it as a one up over you, but it's actually going to be a once in a lifetime chance and a genuine friendship, all wrapped in one. Okay, this person has a lot of beneficial connections. They rub elbows with very powerful people, and this can become your new social circle or your new group. But you have to be sure that you're not self-sabotaging. Okay, we have Page of Swords and Six of Swords. You also have an immature ex-lover or immature ex, and the reason why I say either or is because for some of you, this person was very immature about committing, so it was kind of like a lover or talking thing that never got off the ground. And for others of you, this was like an ex who was very immature, didn't clean up after themselves, behaved like a child. Okay, but I see this person's going to be coming back into your life when all these good things start to happen, when all these good things start to roll in. And your ancestors are warning you that the sun, they know either they're going to see it themselves or they're going to hear it through the grapevine from like gossip or mutual friends, family, that you're doing good. And this person's going to come in to try and sabotage that because they don't want to see you doing better without them. This person's ego cannot handle the fact that you upgraded. This person's ego will not be able to handle the fact that your life improved without them. It makes them feel like the problem, which for pretty much all of you they were. Okay, and so your ancestors are warning you, don't let this person come back and distract you from your greatness, because that's their goal, that's their plan. It's not that they've matured, it's not that they've grown, it's not that they magically want to provide you with what they wouldn't provide you with before. It's this person intentionally is going to want to distract you from your progress and throw you off your path because their ego is not going to be able to handle the fact that you are indeed doing better without their presence. Okay, so your messages are very straightforward. And for pile one, I brought out the Crystal Mandala deck. I don't use it often, but when I do, I do. It's the only deck where I will use the guidebook, and it's very well worth it. So anyways, pile two, let's see. Clarifying messages, ancestors and spirit guides for the beautiful souls who chose pile two. Ancestors and spirit guides, the highest good of the beautiful souls who chose pile dos, pile two. One message, thank you. We have the Inner Queen, and then we have Heavenly Mercy. So, starting with Heavenly Mercy, we bring you the gift of heavenly mercy. As you grow spiritually, your energy field becomes more substantial. Your thoughts and actions carry more karmic weight in the world. As your power increases, your ability to do good increases too. Your positive words can have a potent effect on others. So too can the very human moments where you may be having an off day and unintentionally respond to another in a way that's not unconditionally loving. We do not want you to be afraid of becoming powerful. We know that most often you're going to make a positive contribution with your power. We also know that sometimes you will wish you can undo a choice you have made and its effect. To help you, we offer our karmic protection, where the destructive impact of your actions is softened and the positive effect of your actions is enhanced. As you grow in power and impact, our gift of heavenly mercy will surround you, aligning your actions with the divine will and blessing you and all affected by you with divine compassion. Ooh, I like that. So then we have for your second card the Inner Queen, and that's represented by the ruby. Your first card was represented by Smoky Quartz. So, with the Inner Queen, we bring you the empowerment of the Inner Queen. The Inner Queen exercises authority through divine feminine wisdom. Her empowerment is active within men and women that consciously seek to honor feeling, instinct, and intuition, and choose to live their lives according to a moral code of compassion. When the Inner Queen stirs within, judgment is replaced with empathy for your own suffering and that of others. You can understand that human beings who cannot resolve their suffering will unconsciously act out their pain in the world. They are unconsciously expressing their inner story with their outer actions, the story of their inner pain. The healing power of the inner queen brings inner pain to consciousness where it can finally be released and the soul freed. This can happen because of her compassion. She does not approach life with a fearful or judging nature, so she can move freely through all realms, witness great pain and darkness, and remain centered in her heart, shining a gentle light of intention for the liberation from suffering for all beings. She reminds us of our innate divine dignity and the healing power of our compassion. Beautiful. I love that. So that's what I have for you, pile two. Those of you guys who chose roses and chocolate, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all know where to go down below if you like to book readings, rituals, all that greatness. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, pile two. Greetings, welcome. Those of you guys who chose This Is Her by Zadig and Voltaire. Last but not least, let's go ahead and get your messages, pile three, so we can see what is next. What is next for you, pile three, pile tres? Ancestors and spirit guides, the highest good of my lovely souls who chose pile three. Ancestors and spirit guides, the highest good of my lovely souls who chose pile three. What does pile 3 need to know? What does pile 3 currently need to hear? Ooh, Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords in reverse. What is next? Interesting. So, okay, this is specifically for those of you guys where you feel like you're never going to find love or you're never going to find a good relationship. If you're not worried about that, then this is not your pile. Okay, so with the Nine of Cups in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Cups, what is next for you guys? You guys are going to be developing relationships that basically make you feel less pessimistic about love, okay? You guys are going to be meeting not just romantic partners, but I'm also seeing making friendships that makes you less pessimistic about humans and human nature, period. A lot of y'all have been used, abused, taken advantage of, lied to, deceived. Like, y'all have gone through it when it comes to relationships, when it comes to friend relationships, romantic relationships, familial relationships. So a lot of you guys are very pessimistic when it comes to human nature, and some of you guys even choose to self-isolate, okay? But what's next is you're going to be meeting people that renew your faith in human connection and that renew your faith in human nature. A lot of you guys are also going to stop self-isolating as well. There's going to be this wake-up call, like you're wasting your life away by self-isolating too much. And I get alone time is great, privacy is great, but sometimes you do need connections with others. Sometimes you do need someone to talk to. Sometimes you do need someone to hug. Sometimes you do need someone to share, joy or sadness with. And a lot of you guys are going to be coming to this realization shortly before these people who restore your faith in human nature come in. It's like if they come in before you have this realization, you're going to be closed off to these connections and you're going to block your own blessings. So you guys are going to start feeling like, wow, something is missing. Yeah, I like being alone. Yeah, I enjoy my own company. Yeah, I don't mind doing good or bad all by myself. But there's going to be like this energy of, but sometimes it will be nice to have someone to call when something good happens. Sometimes it will be nice to have someone to cuddle with when I come home. And when you start to have these feelings, you're going to start to have these people that roll into your life that provide what it is you're yearning for and more, without the betrayal, without the deception, without the feelings of being taken advantage of, okay? You guys have been building yourself up. You've been working on yourself. You've been pouring into yourself and trying to improve as people. And you've been doing it largely on your own. And now you guys are going to start yearning for something more because you've made a ton of progress, but it's like you need more, 4 of Wands, and that more is coming towards you. Also, I'm seeing that you guys are going to be moving soon. Whether or not you're planning for it, you're going to be upgrading your living situation. Very few of you, this is about remodeling a home or getting home improvements. But for others of you, you're going to be put in a position to upgrade your neighborhood, upgrade your county, state, parish, country, whatever, and you're going to take it. It's going to feel unexpected, but it's coming with changes to a contract. Some of you guys are signing a work contract, and others of you guys are being let out of a contract, and it's going to permit you to move, okay? So you actually have a lot of positive things coming towards you. impulsive moves, impulsive upgrades to your living situation. For some of you, again, this is like impulsive home remodeling, buying new furniture, getting new types of counter, flooring on an existing home. But most of y'all, this is a move. And all of this is going to start happening in what seems like out of nowhere, you know? You're going to be moving fast. Literally and figuratively. It's like things are going to be moving fast for you. But these are positive changes. I will say some of you guys will start to feel overwhelmed because your life is going to like change seemingly so much out of nowhere. However, these are going to be positive changes. These are going to be things that help you feel like you have more of a support system. You're going to feel less alone. You're going to feel like you're living in areas that are more conducive to your overall happiness, because many of you guys are in homes or neighborhoods or even cities, states, countries, parishes that just are almost depressing for you. They're not compatible for your energy. And so you're going to be presented with opportunities. Yeah, they're not compatible with your energy. So you're going to be presented with opportunities to move to places that are more beneficial for you. And in these places, that's where you're going to meet these new people. Because right now, it's like you're being held back in your current living environment. So, for example, some of you guys are living in a small town, but you want to be in a big city, or you'll thrive in a big city. Some of you guys are living in, the city, but you'll thrive more in the suburbs. Some of you guys are living in an island, but you'll thrive more, inland, right? So there's just this energy of being where you're not compatible, but you're going to be presented with the opportunity to move somewhere that's compatible for you, okay? And it's going to play a direct role in helping you build relationships with people who are beneficial for you, who uplift you, who make you feel loved and supported without all the icky things you've dealt with in the past. So you guys actually have a lot of changes coming towards you, pile 3, but these are going to be very beneficial changes. And I'm seeing your mental health is going to improve as well. You're going to feel a lot more joy. It's also going to be very healing for your inner child as well, pile 3. Ancestors, spirit guides, the highest good of my lovely souls who chose pile 3. Ancestors and spirit guides, the highest good of my lovely souls who chose pile 3. What crystal mandala oracle cards do you have for my beautiful souls who chose pile 3? So we have a searing presence, beautiful. Any other messages for pile 3? Ancestors, spirit guide, highest good of pile 3. All right, so it looks like only one card wants to come out for you guys out of this deck. So you guys got 49, Goddess Maya, Ruby Aura Quartz, Searing Presence. Okay, so we bring you the empowerment of Searing Presence. This empowerment enables you to see the truth unveiled, naked divinity in all its beauty and mystery. In your willingness to become present, you shall witness the truth that will set your spirit free and make your heart come alive with divine love. No lie, deception, fear, or agenda remains hidden in the searing presence, the ruthless compassion of which distills pure truth. With this empowering you, you're going to see what you need to see. You're going to be able to see the truth that there is only ever love seeking to free, heal, and discover itself. You will feel the grace that permeates your life and assists all beings. All impatience, doubt, and uncertainty and confusion will give way, becoming soft like wax melted by a lit candle, and only the beautiful light of truth shall remain. Beautiful. That goes excellent with your reading. But because you guys only got one card and the other piles got two, I will see if anything else wants to come out for you of the spirit animal message. Don't tell the other piles, pile 3. No, I'm just kidding. Some of y'all are watching from multiple piles anyways, so I'm just teasing. Anyways, any spirit animal message? What's next for pile 3? Thank you. So we have zebra, open-mindedness. There is more than one way of looking at things. You must be ready to accept alternative viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas and new ways of resolving problems. Beautiful. So that's what I have for you, pile 3. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all know where to go down below if you like to book readings, rituals, all that greatness. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, pile 3.